All right, looks like we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Wine. My name is Russ.
And I'm Kerry.
You know what's crazy? I almost said my name is Kerry. How does that happen?
You can be Kerry.
Well, cheers, everybody.
Celebrating after a long week, a fun week.
Yeah, so we are drinking our last bottle of the St. Clair Winery Members Red. What's funny is I was calling that Members Red.
We got that from the Harvest Host location that we were at in Deming, New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's a very sweet wine. We really, really like it. We had bought a couple bottles, and I had to, struggle to not open it up all week, but it's very good.
We had to save it. We had to save it.
All right. Living the RV local life. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys. Glad to see you made it through the, even with your clothes on. Well, we had to, put them on before we got back.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't a nude birds of a feather one.
Raylene says hi, guys.
Hey, Raylene.
Carl Gandolfo. He
Carl.
does a little cute emoji waving. RV Diem. Cheers from North Carolina.
Hey,
hi,
guys.
Mom, happy Friday.
Hey, happy
For everybody
Friday,
who
Mom.
doesn't know, Janice Day is Russ's mom.
Yep.
Lewis, hi Russ, hi Kerry.
Lewis, glad you could join us, buddy.
Strong's Adventures. That's a new name.
Yeah,
Hi,
glad
welcome.
you're here. Thank you so much for joining
I
us.
want to flex, Ready to hear that. Is it Carl and Renee? Is that with Living the RV Local Life?
I think so.
I'm having this.
Carlos and Renee, I think.
Carlos and Renee.
Yep.
KV, howdy. Having my constant comment tea tonight. Hi, KV.
Hey,
and
KV.
hi, Kate, because Kate was the very first person to comment way early.
Okay.
We've got Paige. We've got Improv Devi. We've got Todd Simonson.
Boy, we are just rocking and rolling right now.
Kate has some red wine.
Excellent.
With us, and Ranger Rick is here from Corpus Christi.
Hey,
it
Ranger
must
Rick.
Be gorgeous down there.
It's nice here. You can see the sunshine. Carrie and I are wearing t-shirts. We've got the window open here, letting breezes in. It's in the 70s.
Yeah, the sun will be coming down here just a little bit. Mary Beth is here.
Hey, Mary Beth.
And Carl said, how did Billy's costume turn out? It
was good.
So
it was very good. Yeah, we have it in the video that's going up tomorrow, which is already done. We're ahead of schedule, and it's just waiting for us to publish.
She got so many compliments on it. Russ put it up on Instagram, and for everybody that doesn't know, when we checked in, they gave us these free little lunch cooler bags branded with Winnebago.
Yeah.
So I cut a hole on either end, and it fit perfectly around Billy. So everybody called her the Mini Winnie.
Yeah,
and
Winnebago even commented on her Instagram post. So she is Instagram famous.
We have Jen Goodyear and
Hey, Jen.
Julie Anderson.
Julie.
Your mom says, oh, forgot the wine, be right back. How do you not show up for Friday Night Wine without something in hand? We had such a great week. For anybody, you do not have to be a full-timer, but check out Escapees.
Yeah, lots of fun, lots of fun.
We get a little lamplighter thing. It's not any financial kickback or anything, but what's really cool is if you sign up and you say Russ and Kerry, Bell Verona did it, we get these little lamplighter things.
It's kind of...
And on our little name badges,
yeah,
we get lamplighter little things.
It's just kind of like bragging rights.
Lewis is still laughing about the picture that we posted on Instagram of Billy because he said her face. Yeah, she tolerates us, but we give her lots of treats after. Let's see. Carlos and Renee said, that's a great costume. Did you win a metal detector? Russ, I saw a picture.
I work for a metal detecting company, Fisher. Well, I work for 3 actually. They're all under First Texas Products. It's Fisher Research Labs, Bounty Hunter Metal Detectors, and Technetic Metal Detectors. There's a metal detecting and prospecting Birds of a Feather group here, so I went and presented them with a brand new metal detector.
And we will be joining that Birds of a Feather.
Yep.
And they get together every year in Quartzsite in January, and then they plan different hunts. So if you're a member of Escapees or Escapers, you can sign up for that Birds of a Feather. Mm-hmm. They do some gold prospecting. Lots of really nice people in that group. Hey, I think over 100 people.
Real quick here, I want to, before I forget, this is a Two Doves Nations. We met up with them, and Ace bought me a beer, and he said, here's your super chat, Russ. So Two Doves Nation, Here's your super chat. Thank you. It's going to go right up here.
Yep, you get to go on the thank you wall. Okay, so
that was a good beer.
We have a question from Bruce.
Okay.
Bruce says, "Hi, Kerry and Russ. How do you know when the hot water heater has water in it? Prime the pump and turn on the hot water." The one thing I will usually turn on the water heater, and I wait about 10 minutes. And with the water pump as well to make sure that there's water in it.
There is an issue. If you turn that hot water heater on without any water in it, you've got problems.
Yes.
So to tell you the truth, all I know is I know the way that the valves are supposed to be set up. We put those in that configuration, and then I know water's going in there. You can also open it up and look at it to see if there's water inside. You can hit the little drain valve by the hot water heater, and if water comes out of there, you know you got water inside there.
I can write up a quick blog post, and Russ will take a picture outside so we can show you what the configuration should look like for that. Give me a day or two to get that up on our blog site under the how-tos, and we'll have that there for you. I'm a visual person, so someone telling me that, I would have to see it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And then Mary Beth asked, was it a contest? Did she win? We weren't sure. It was very unclear. They said, you know, costume, dog parade, whatnot. So we went ready for anything. It was just a gathering of everybody with their dogs. I think there were over 100 dogs that came for it. And there were no prizes, but she got a lot of compliments.
So there are 100 dogs, but there were only 30 kids here this year.
That's true.
So the dogs tripled the number of kids that were here.
Rod is here. Hi,
hey, Rod. Thanks for joining us.
He's thawing out from Iowa. Julie Anderson said, Wallersheim Winery Prairie Fume is my wine tonight. I've never heard of that one.
Congratulations.
Have to try that. Yeah. Strong's Adventures said, I love the dog and she has a cool name because I am a Billy too. It's a good name.
Yeah, Billy is the name of my grandmother, and it's spelt the same way, B-I-L-L-I-E. So as soon as I saw her up for adoption at a rescue, had to go get her.
Yeah, we didn't even change the name because that's the whole reason why. That's the whole thing that drew Russ in to go and get her.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones says, you two are living our dream. We've been quietly watching for weeks and decided to join the party. Cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You know what? You can do it too. It's just getting up and doing it. There are a lot of scary things when you jump into this, but our suggestion is do your research and don't think about all those things. A term I heard a long time ago, I didn't make it up, but it's very true. It's called analysis paralysis. And if you sit there and think about all the what ifs, you'll never do it. But do your research, with that being said.
Well, and not only with that being said, the community out here is fantastic.
Oh, the best people.
We had, what was it, last night or the night before? We had somebody get a hold of us. Was it via Facebook?
Oh, yeah. Karen Ruckman got a hold of us, and she was wondering about, she said, help. It's cold and I can't, and my air conditioner is blowing, and Carrie knew exactly how to fix that because we had that same issue too. So
you form these communities and these connections, and we're putting it out there to everyone. If you're out there camping and you have a question and you know customer service isn't open, message us. We're usually not far from our phones.
And we're not the only ones. The whole community is like that. So it's a great community to belong to.
Bill T.
Hey, Bill.
Good evening. Hi, Bill. I was wondering where you were.
I'm glad you could join us, Bill. I missed you, man.
What's our next destination? Carlos and Renee wants to know.
All right, here we go, guys. We just cemented this down today. Our next location is we are going to an Escapers convergence in Moab.
Moab, Utah.
Yeah, so we're going to be hanging out on a old abandoned, what is it? Airstrip for a week. We're going to be doing some boondocking. We're going to be doing some grilling. We're going to be doing some partying. And we're going to be also going on an airboat ride. So that should be some fun stuff to show on the video coming up.
Liz is here.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz. I want to hear about your recent trip. They got their tab back and they got to take it out. Let's see. We've got... Carlos and Renee said, fur babies, Russ, fur babies. And then Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us.
I'm very interested in the storage capacity and creativity you guys use to travel full-time in the little guy.
Yeah, that's a video. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, good. That's a video that we've been meaning to make, and we really do have to make.
Oh, we're doing it because I just tore apart the entire thing and cleaned everything after spending the week out in the desert.
Yeah.
So I told Russ this morning, we're filming tomorrow or the next day before things get... well, one of the problems is you work through your laundry. Mm-hmm. Then if we wanted to show the storage, if all of it's in a laundry bag, that doesn't really show you
Yeah,
much.
We have to go right after we do laundry.
So the timing is everything.
Yeah.
Ranger Rick says, love Moab. We've never been there. So I'm really excited about that. And that was something we didn't plan. We were initially planning going from here straight up through Phoenix up into Vegas. But we found out your auntie is coming mid-April, so we have to kind of hover around the area.
So that is not that's our very next cool place we're going to, but our very next stop is we are going to Tom's Camperland outside of Phoenix, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to meet with them, and they are the Southwest, well, they're the biggest dealer of Liberty Outdoors product, period, and they're one of the bigger dealers in the Southwest. So we're going to go there. We're going to tour the facility, talk with those guys a little bit. We're going to do some videos there, and we're going to talk Liberty Outdoors stuff with them as well.
We are also going to visit a BLM ranger station this week.
Yeah, so get the lowdown.
Yeah, the down low, lowdown.
Something like that.
On BLM camping in the area. We've done it once already, but it was in an area that was really obviously clearly marked. You can camp here.
Yeah.
But there's so many people out there that tell you, oh, just go out to BLM land and park. I'm still a little nervous about that. So just to get the peace of mind, we're going to get it from someone in authority and maybe get some maps, and we will share all that with you.
Definitely.
As well.
Yeah.
Hey, JT and DT, say howdy from West Texas, town of El Paso.
Hi. Hey, guys. That's where we're from.
And Two Doves Nation.
Are they on?
Yeah, they just came on. Look.
All right. Hey,
you got your super chat up there.
There you are, Ace. Thank you for the beer the other night, brother.
Randy's here. Woohoo, guys, from warmer Minneapolis. You're not warmer. It may be warmer than what you're used to.
Look at this, Randy. It's like 70. It was 80 the other day.
Yes, but she was strutting around in a t-shirt when there was like 20 feet of snow on the ground.
Yeah, no,
She's got that really thick blood.
I'm going back for more. I'm diving in.
And your mom said it's really nice seeing the same names. She feels like a cyber family thing is going on. She likes it. So mom approves, everybody. So Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat, Analysis Paralysis, Marketing Study done at Columbia University, 1995, LOL, of a marketing feather, you and me. Yes.
Yes, we both are. Yes.
So those things. Moab can be chilly at night, FYI. Oh, Petra, I missed your hello. I'm sorry.
Hey,
hi,
Petra.
Welcome, Petra. Everybody say hi to Petra. But one other thing, so we did have a few comments. We did a daily vlog all week for those of you that may not have tuned in for those.
Yeah.
Just kind of giving our impressions and what our daily schedules were like for the Escapade event all week. Some people felt like we should have done all the information from the seminars.
It's just impossible. There's so much information.
However, I will be putting up under our how-to section on our blog by Monday morning. I will have the handouts that we did receive from each of those events, along with some of my commentary or Russ's commentary on the notes for the sessions that we did attend. So you will still be able to get some of that information, but we weren't going in depth on that for the videos.
And we did dive a little deeper in tomorrow's video that you're going to see. But no, Kerry did a fantastic job of gathering all these notes and putting these notes up, so you guys don't even have to be here and you can have access to those papers.
I love Randy.
Why? What'd she say?
She's going to take a drink every time Russ says definitely.
Or you know.
Oh, yes.
If you do you know or definitely, you're going to be in trouble. If you do them both, you're really going to be in trouble.
One thing about video work when you're doing and you're
definitely,
watching
definitely,
your stuff
definitely,
back,
definitely. helping Randy out.
You start learning. Yeah, Randy's going to be 3 sheets to the wind in the next 5 minutes.
All right, sorry I interrupted.
But when you do your videos, you learn a lot about your speech patterns and things that you say. And it is the worst thing when you know you have this little
crutch,
exactly, and you just can't help yourself. But you try to be better and you try to improve over it. But Russ, every time he's doing the editing and he hears himself say, you know, he's grumbling.
Definitely.
Two Doves Nation said freaking awesome. Randy's all for it. Carlos Renee said, cheers, Randy. I'm with you, girl. We're going to have this as a rowdy room by the end of the night.
Yeah, we Two Doves Nation, they're probably on their way back from Tombstone. They're headed this way. Tonight we're going to have a cookout. We are cooking burgers. They're bringing some drinks and some desserts. We're going to have our neighbor over here, Bob, who's out working on his Unity Class B, is coming over. It's going to be a great time tonight.
So we truly mean it. When we put out our schedules and we say, give us a shout out, KV and Liz and now Two Doves.
Yep.
We mean it. We want to meet people. We want to talk to you and have a good time. So just doing the camp out, and I believe Two Doves is going to head to Moab. They are our newest escapers as well with us.
They signed up as escapers, and they are going to Moab because without them, we wouldn't have gone to Moab.
Yes, they mentioned it to us.
They mentioned it to us. We researched it, and we said, oh, boy.
And they were like, and the best marketing ploy ever. I don't know if it was real or not, but when you go in, it said only 4 spots left.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we got to do it.
Create some urgency there.
Okay, so RV DM says analysis paralysis is very real. We're getting ready to join the full-time community very soon. We're in the process of selling our stuff in-house. Hope to be on the road in 100 days or less. If I remember correctly, it's Michael and I can't remember, is it Jennifer or shout in your wife's name, but I was enjoying watching you walk through the RV shopping. My question is how you got to walk through all those RVs without dealers hounding you every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, they are on you like a rat on Cheetos.
We could not walk into a single RV without having at least 5 people on us, but you were able to capture some great footage and show some great RVs.
You're right, you got it. Look at that.
Woohoo!
Man! See, I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry, but I will remember your face. I will remember your walk.
Right. It was Michael and Tiffany. See, I couldn't remember Tiffany.
But you had Michael.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because we are YouTubeaholics and it's just binging so much. I love watching people that are in our station going through what we're going through and learning their tips as well. Mm-hmm. So that way maybe we can stop a mistake before we do something. You know, there's so much great info.
We watch all you guys that are putting out videos. We watch. When we were having that conversation with Two Doves, I kind of felt a little stalkerish, which was funny as they said, you know, we felt the same way about you guys. So it's a good thing that we're all watching each other.
Okay, so we've got JT that says enjoying, I'm going to mutilate this name, Montepulciano from Sombra Antigua at Harvest Host Winery south of Las Cruces.
Oh, nice.
I looked at that place and we just didn't go. We lived in El Paso forever, and so we just decided, oh, too close to where we were and we just drove right through it. But now we should check that out.
Yeah.
If for nothing else, I can learn how to pronounce that.
Definitely.
Kate says, mine big red wine is from Horse Creek Winery, another Harvest Host. I still love the blueberry. They are the ones to blame for getting me hooked on blueberry
Far Reach
wine.
Ranch. Oh, yeah. Good stuff, guys. They've got one of the coolest Harvest Host sites. If you go there, you're going to have Wi-Fi. You may even have electrical. When we went there, there was nobody else there. You're 700 acres of blueberry farm, and we had it all to ourselves.
No, Island Grove is...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Far Reach Ranch was the other one. Far Reach Ranch is good, too.
This is really the reason why we are documenting and putting out a video every day, just so Russ can remember.
My short term,
or so I can prove him wrong. When he says something, I just pull up the video. Bill T says, you're just too far away or I'd crash your party.
Yeah. You're welcome. Anytime.
You should have said definitely. Paige says rat on Cheetos.
Like a rat on Cheeto. That's an old law enforcement thing.
So Daniel Jones says, how long do you plan to live the full-time RV life? Julie, my better half, wants to know. As long as we are able.
As long as it's still fun.
Yes.
And it's a absolute blast right now. So
it definitely is. What I really like is just having something different. It's not the same thing day after day. And yes, it's a little nerve-wracking at first. You have those moments where, you know, we tested ourselves, not making reservations. Where are we going to stay tonight? Don't know. We'll find it. We have a general area, but we'll find it. But it just makes life a lot more exciting.
Yeah, you know, I just want to, just for clarity reasons, you know, we say we have a blast, and we are having a blast. There are times, though, that it is difficult. And there are times that...
when the weather's cold.
Exactly.
Or rainy. I mean, there are some not so fun things, but that's just like...
overall, it really, the scale leans towards fun and having a very good time.
So Strong's Adventures, Billy, says, if y'all ever get out to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, make sure you hit the wine trail that they have. You can take the trolley for 50 cents at every stop.
I hear it's gorgeous out there at Pigeon Forge as well.
Well, my family's back in Nashville, just outside of Nashville.
Yeah.
So we know we'll be going back through Tennessee at some point.
And Jack Daniels is in Lynchburg, so of course we got to go back. I'm getting the Sinatra Select next time.
You can. See, I didn't go in with him. I probably would have encouraged him to go.
But
he was kicking
it was $175 for a bottle like that. $150 for like a bottle like that, and I was thinking, if I get that, I'm going to be sleeping on the dinette sleeper for the next month. But if I would have known.
But if you portion out, if you wanted to do that all the time, I would have said no. But this was a one. I mean, you'd never
once in a
been there.
lifetime.
Exactly.
Yes, I know. I messed up.
So Sue says Eva wants to go outside. Eva wants to go outside. Miss Max. She has this adorable miniature Aussie, and she's training it. And so if Eva needs to go outside, you take Eva outside, but you can come right back. We'll be here.
Yep, we will.
Liz said our trip: Valley of Fire, City of Rocks, New Mexico, then on to Karchner Caverns State Park in Arizona to watch hummers, then Aguirre Campground, El Paso to visit my brother Davis, Mountain State Park in Texas, and Big Bend.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful, Liz. We missed Big Bend. We've got to get there, but we really loved City of Rocks.
That is our favorite.
Yes.
We were going to go back through there when we left Caballo and we were going back through Deming. We had the option where we could have, but that was when that cold snap was hitting again, and they actually got snow up in that area, so I'm kind of glad we didn't do that.
I'm going to have to go yell at Bob. He's out there cleaning his windows, but he needs to be watching our live broadcast.
Yes, Bob's in trouble. You can withhold a burger until he goes back and rewatches it.
There you go.
JT said I did great with the pronunciation of that really long name.
Wow, fantastic.
Probably will never be able to repeat it, but thank you. Two Doves said Moab came together fast. Yes, it did.
Yes,
sometimes
it did.
That's one of the great things about this lifestyle is if you don't structure it too tightly, you can allow yourself to have these impulsive moments and take advantage of opportunities and the doors that open themselves to you. Instead of having everything. And that was one of the toughest things that I had to deal with right away, was not over planning and over budgeting. Yes, it gave me the peace of mind at the time, but then we would miss out on different things. So this is a perfect example.
It is.
Let's see. Carl said aloha. Hi, Carl.
Aloha, Carl.
Gotta do that. Decampers. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Do you have wine today? About to pour our first glass.
We do. We are drinking
St. Clair Members Red.
Yep. Or as I was calling it all last week, Members Red.
And apparently Randy from Randy's Adventures has started a drinking game that every time Russ says definitely take a drink.
Definitely.
Billy from Strong's Adventures said, hit the thumbs up, y'all. 37 in here and only 12 thumbs up. What's up with that?
Hey, 14 now. Thank you so much for that shout out. Much appreciated.
I mean, it's something that doesn't cost anything, and it really, really helps us. So
yeah.
Please, if you can take a second and do that.
The YouTube algorithms eat up engagement. So thank you so much for bringing that up. Much appreciated.
Two Doves has something interesting. They love blueberry with Tajin seasoning. That's that stuff you put on the Hikmah.
I got some for the Hikmah.
So we will try that later tonight. Liz said, weekend trip to test solar was fun. Had a glitch with no fuse. Put near battery at connection. Once fixed, solar panels work great.
Yeah, you kind of need that fuse for it to work there.
Just a little bit. That's one of the cool things about the escapade with us being here this week. They had mobile RV service. They had awning repairs.
Yep.
You had so many people that maybe you've been driving around for a while and you've just been putting off getting things fixed, or you just had questions you didn't know who to ask. This was like the one-stop shop. There was one person, I don't know, I don't think you can see it from here.
Yeah.
We were wondering what happened. It looked like
a yard sale.
Yeah, it totally looked like a yard sale. We found out this person had been living in their RV for 20 years, and they just sold it. There's RV Country who sells RVs here.
Mm-hmm.
They wound up buying a new one. So they emptied out everything in the old RV. It's just sitting here in the open field. And
but it's been like that all day. I feel bad for them because they're sitting out on lawn chairs and they don't have a... Thankfully, it's a good day. It's not too hot. Yeah. It's not too cold. It's not too windy. So, but yeah, it's... You were right. I couldn't figure out. I said, what are they doing? You know, what's going on?
Well, we were joking because there's the Smart Way program going on where people are getting their RVs weighed.
They were like, we're going to make our weight, darn it.
Yeah. Let's just throw everything out just so we can have a piece of paper that says we're in weight. Daniel says, before you go to Jack Daniel's, try the George Dickel Distillery in Cascade Hollow. That's our locale.
Hey.
Well, so we did go to Jack Daniel's, but we will be going back through Tennessee again because I do have family there. So we will put that on our list for next time.
Yes,
I don't think you'll have to twist Russ's arm for that.
No, I'm a whiskey kind of guy.
Thank you very, very much for that.
This is actually the bottle that I bought at Jack Daniel's. Yeah, I know. I haven't been on my A game because it's only that far down. But
if I remember right, Ace from Two Doves, they're going to swing by here tonight because they're in the Tucson area. They have Ace and Russ have plans to put a dent in that.
Well, I think we're going to do this first. This is that double barrel aged or double wood rum that I brought back from Nuremberg.
Oh.
Nuremberg, Germany. Rum is going to get cracked. This was over 2 years ago. It hasn't been opened yet. It will be opened tonight.
The Decampers love Randy's game.
Definitely. It's definitely a good game, and I definitely would do it if I were you.
So, Carl has a work question for you.
Okay, Carl.
How does Russ's job dictate where you go and internet access?
It doesn't too much. We do have to be in areas where we have connection, but we can make allowances for that. If I know that I've got some work that needs heavy data usage, then we will sometimes we'll go to like a KOA for that. But typically I can think ahead of time and make sure that I have all that work that needs to be uploaded for work in advance.
And another thing, he needs to be available for metal detecting hunts and shows, and that's typically where the weather's good because you don't have too many metal detecting hunts in snowy weather. And we are chasing the better weather, even though
we just hit 40. Look at that.
Fantastic.
Back down to 39. Oh well.
But so yeah, we tend to be where. So for example,
41.
Here at the Escapade, rather, they had the Birds of a Feather metal detecting, gold prospecting and metal detecting club. So Russ actually had the company he works for, they donated a metal detector, and he did the giveaway for the club, and they took some pictures there, and we are invited. Well, we are now becoming members of the club as well.
Yeah, I definitely want to make sure that it's known that Fisher donated it. A lot of times what happens, people get confused that, oh, Russ donated. Nope, Russ didn't donate it. I'm just the vehicle for it. It was Fisher Research Labs that donated it. And that's such a great club. They've been around for 20 years. Yeah. They have almost 100 members. And
they're going to teach us how to do that dry sifting. Or what's it called?
Boy, I don't know.
Dredging.
It's dry. I don't know. I'm sorry. You got me. You know how you can give somebody a brain block? Well, that's what just happened.
I do that a lot to him.
Dry banking, maybe? Boy, I can't remember.
So, Carlos and Renee wants to know, did you guys research for Alaska, or are you winging it? So
both.
A little bit of both, but part of the reason why we came here, they had some great resources here. They actually had 2 different seminars. One, they have a guided caravan that you can sign up for and travel with a group of other RVers, and they have planned events and camping locations. You pay a fee, and they take all the thinking for you.
Yes.
So we learned a lot about that. And then there was another one called Going to Alaska, Now What? we did learn the best of things to help planning, because our biggest question was, where are we going to camp when we go through? We're kind of used to the things in the U.S., but what happens when we get to Canada? The milepost. We were told the milepost.
Now, is that an escapees only thing?
No, the milepost you can order off of Amazon. It's $23.
Which you
and
did.
That has all the things. Ordered that already. Now, one thing that is an escapees members thing, it's a PDF, and they do updates, and it has campgrounds, dump stations, you name it, all sorts of information. It's called the Days End, and if you're an escapees member, you can go there. You pay $15 for it. They update it every year, and so between the two of those, people said that is the way to travel up through, so you know where to stop, when to stop, how much it'll cost, all of that.
Yeah.
So the decamper, and we're debating, there is an escapers convergent in Alaska as well.
Yes.
So right around the time we'll be there, just depends on our schedule to try to head back east in time, because it's later in the month of July. But that seems like it would be a lot of fun.
We're going to try to make it. There's, you know, so I know we say escapers and escapees, and I just wanted to give everybody a clue who are not escapees or escapers. Basically, escapees are the older crowd, but we are escapees as well. But
everybody can be an escapee.
Everybody can be escapees, but then there's escapers. Escapers are the younger crowd. They typically do a lot more boondocking, and they're typically working while they're on the road.
More of the digital nomad type of bit. So the decamper said, we have a 5-liter jug of Carlos Rossi Moscato wine, more than ready for the definitely drinking game. You gotta like get this crowd going. Come on.
Definitely. I definitely love that game, and I will definitely be joining you folks.
Carlos and Renee said decamper, same here. Cheer loving Moscato. I love Moscato. I'm a sweet wine person for the most part. Carl said, off topic, but any metal detecting vids coming up?
Yes, there are. I have really neglected RV's Variety channel. That's my other channel. If you guys want to go over there and give it some love, give it some subscribers, that would be great. It has about 15,000 subscribers. It's got a little more, actually it's got about 16,000 subscribers. A little more than here, but to answer your question, yes, I'm going to leverage the two channels together. We're doing a lot of traveling. We're visiting some pretty cool historic areas, or some areas that have prospecting and gold hunting. So
we're going to go to ghost towns.
Yes.
Not to metal detect. You can't metal detect it.
Well, you can, as long as it's not BLM.
Okay.
So we are going to definitely do some metal detecting. I might throw a little bit on this channel, but this channel's not about metal detecting. It's more RVing, but it is also about what we do and what we like to do. So you'll see a little bit of it here, but there will be a lot more on RB's Variety channel.
I'll hold them to it, Carl. Don't you worry. Ron and Linda said, hey kids, you're on the big screen here in the Missouri Ozarks.
Russ, oh, they live in the Ozarks?
I knew he was going to say that.
My goodness, Ron. We are definitely coming to visit you. Ron, 39, Barber, I can't remember the name of it, but they sent us some cool t-shirts. We'll be getting those pretty soon.
Hopefully by next Friday.
If I knew you were in the Ozarks, I would have left yesterday and headed your way.
He is hooked on that Netflix show, Ozarks.
Yeah.
Just as soon as I read that, I knew he was going to react.
So let me just throw this out real quick.
Definitely.
Is it true? Definitely. Is it true that the Ozarks has more coastline than Florida? And I'll just let you answer that at your leisure.
Because they said that, like, I think in the opening episode of that show. So Russ has been quoting that to anybody.
Goodness, I didn't know Ron lived in the Ozarks. Oh, my goodness.
And you can get a haircut while you're there, too.
Exactly. He's a barber. Make me look good again.
Two Doves said, Russ, you're my type of guy. Do not encourage the man. Mom said, you deserve a prize for hitting 40. Well, what would the prize be? Oh, no, it's now 41.
Yes, we were at 42 for a second, so.
Oh, and Jen says, sweet Billy, she's watching too. Yes, she actually climbed down here for a little bit.
Finally climbed down between the two of us.
I have to, even though there's not a lot of space right here, we have to always do it because she will make us make space.
Yeah, this little girl rules the roost.
So Carlos Renee said, wow, that caravan thing is cool, but you can't do areas that isn't with them. We did a Google map for our trip. Milepost, Alaska Highway, Alaska Camping is what we have in books. You know, the caravan is very cool. I think it's more for people that don't want to put a lot of thought to it and just enjoy it and not have that stress of the planning.
You know,
but it is expensive. I think it's upwards of $12,000
exactly.
an RV to go and do this, and I think it's like 4 weeks.
One of the good benefits about that, though, is that the couple that leads that caravan, especially the one to Alaska, they've done it so many times that the wife will sometimes just stay behind if you've got a dog
so
or
that's
something.
the other
She'll
thing.
dog sit.
We've had people ask us what happens if I travel by myself, or if we travel and we have pets and we don't want to leave them alone. If you go on things like this, you have that convenience of having someone kind of help take care of that and a support network around you, especially women. There's a lot of women that want to go out and solo, and they're a little bit nervous about it. So maybe as a way to kind of break the ice and gain your confidence, you sign up for some. Now, obviously, that one was $12,000, but they have a lot of others that are a lot less expensive.
Well, they have the Rose Parade one, which is like $3,000. Some lady won one. I was a little envious. Hey guys,
you won a gift certificate to the Oink Cafe.
I did. I know. You know, we've got a lot of people in here. 38 people and 23 likes. That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, I wish I could put neon lights around the thank you, because that would be really cool. Carlos and Renee said, go to Calico Ghost Town. We have driven by that so many times, but we've never stopped. So just because you told us to, we will. Next time we go by it.
Okay.
I don't know when, but it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Daniel said, you two are always so upbeat. You never seem to have grumpy days. Good encouragement for the RV line.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they happen.
Too bad the video doesn't run 24/7, because there'd be some grumpiness.
The camper said, he said, definitely drink up.
Definitely drink up.
Paige is yelling drink. And then Sue said, we're back. Hi again. Hi, Sue and Eva.
Hey, thanks for coming back.
Ron said, it's not all banjos and deliverance. It's beautiful here. No, that's one of the reasons why that Netflix show, the scenery that they show in that was just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's what made Russ say, I didn't realize Missouri could be that beautiful. So we definitely want to make that one of our plans when we're back east again.
Speaking of banjos, I want to get a banjolele. I have a ukulele.
Yeah.
I want to get. I'm more of a picker. I don't play the strumming chords, but I want to get an ukulele because that's, or not ukulele.
I was going to say, you have one right there.
Banjolele. Yeah.
And he didn't even go to the jam sessions. He didn't do the Got Talent.
I know 2 songs. One of them is.
They don't have to know that.
One of them is the theme song for
just rock it.
Narcos, and the other one is Banana Pancakes.
You just own it, and then when people say more and more, say no, I don't have time for that. We saw. They had 2 bands that we saw. One was that American
Rogues,
which was that Celtic rock band. Now we'll show a little bit of it in the video tomorrow.
I just want to give a little note about that. When you guys see tomorrow's video, the song that I chose to show from American Rogues, it's an American Celtic rock band. It's not really killer. It's actually a beautiful song that they are the Navy SEALs official band as well, and it's more of a somber tone or tune that they play.
But we have to worry about YouTube.
Exactly. We have to worry about copyright strikes. So they played a lot of stuff like Last of the Mohicans, The Gale. I would have loved to play that, but I was afraid that it was going to get a copyright strike, so I played this one. But man, they are fantastic. I will go see them. And you know, they had some problems too. And the lead guy there, I forget what his name is. He was so funny and so entertaining.
He was. I think his name's Nathan.
Okay, I was actually glad that they had issues, because just listening to him talk and the stories he told were so funny.
He was a true entertainer.
He is.
Then the next night we had Redhead Express.
They were fantastic. They're from Alaska.
They are from Alaska. And they play, it's more country music, but they kind of play a broad range of stuff. They were just really, really good.
When they first started, they were doing a lot of covers. I was like, meh.
But the girl with the banjo.
Oh, she can rock. You know what I really liked what they did? Is she played different variations of the banjo. And she talked about the history of the banjo. And they went through like 3 or 4 different songs where she was saying, this is the, claw one from Africa. I guess that's where the banjo really originated from, was Africa. So it was very entertaining as well.
Okay, we're going to get caught up, all right?
All right, let's do it.
I thought you would say definitely.
Definitely.
Okay. KV says pedicure along with haircut, Russ. So when we go to Missouri, yeah, he's going to have to look good all the way from top to bottom. So I think he should go for it. Okay.
Here comes the wine. The wine is here.
Stephen Powers, not very talkative, just lurking. That's okay. Lurkers are fine. We're glad to have you in the room.
We love to have lurkers. We love to have people talking. Whatever, as long as you're here, we're happy, and thank you so much for being here.
So Kate is paying attention, everybody. She said there was 42 in the room at one point. So,
there was, yes.
So if you leave, Kate is going to know, and she's going to bring it to our attention. Two Doves says Amanda is bringing the apple pie. I love apple pie.
I love those guys.
I love Amber. Or Amber. See,
Amanda.
You just said Amanda. I'm just thinking apple pie. Forget the dinner. We're making burgers tonight. So if anybody's in Tucson, you want to come down for burgers?
Yeah, please come. Honestly, if you're in the area, come. You know, Amanda
Pima County Fairgrounds.
That's right. I just love talking with Amanda and Ace, Two Doves Nation, because we feel such a we're so much alike. It's kind of spooky.
So Carlos and Renee said, "What about Tiny Bubbles? You have to learn Tiny Bubbles."
Tiny Bubbles.
Just play it on the uke. And then
for you know, my TI used to sing that to us. We used to march to it.
You had to march to... Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that. The Decampers said, these live chats are so fun. Can't wait till our channel is large enough to do our own. Did you have butterflies doing your first live feed?
Yes.
Yes.
We were terrified that nobody would show up. So much so that I would call friends and say, guys, hey, we're doing some live stuff, you know. Hey, come on over and say hello.
Yeah. And we even had our son, you know, he did the pity. All right, Mom and Dad, I'll log in and
But you know what? This community is so kind and so nice. It really took that fear away from us after the first one.
Oh, Daniel, we have a request.
Okay.
I want to see Russ play the ukulele. Your ukulele.
Can you grab that? I can't get up.
I may knock the whole camera over.
Be careful. Be careful. Oh. Hold on, guys. We'll get it here. We'll get it. She's about... Oh, nicely done. All right. So, let's see here. We'll do banana pancakes real quick.
What will happen on here?
Boy, I'm buzzing.
You asked.
There you go, real quick like.
Okay, so Kay is doing a correction to Ron and Linda about the Ozarks, and she said Deliverance was actually filmed here in Georgia and in South Carolina.
It's all good.
Bill says he plays bass in a classic rock band. You can always sit in with the uke, as long as they play Banana Pancakes or Narcos.
Or Narcos, yeah. I am horrible at music.
No.
But I love it. And I'm more of a... I can draw, and I can do video, and I can do graphic editing. But I love... I'm so jealous or envious of the people who can play music. So I try, and I try, and I try. That right there, what you heard, is about 2 years of me constantly playing that darn song.
Yay, Dave is here.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for joining us.
Just popping in to say hi. We're doing last push for college tours. Tomorrow is Albany. Nice. Oh, I remember doing that, and I've worked in higher ed for 12 years. Rod as well. So if you have any questions about that.
Look at that red bird right there.
It's right on Bob. Oh,
wow.
I went away.
Gorgeous bird. I've never seen a bird that red.
Another benefit of the little guy Max with all the windows.
All the windows. You can see everything.
We saw at City of Rocks, this person had a little suction cup bird feeder on the outside, and they had all the birds on it. We forgot to get one. I need to get a bird feeder.
Yeah.
So
I see Randy saying something about definitely.
I'm getting caught up here.
Okay.
Sue says you're not alone traveling to Alaska when some people are grouped by using the same stops along the way. Exactly. And that's what we've been told, so I don't feel as nervous about it now, especially after being here this week and talking to so many people. Rod said favorite pie flavor, a la mode. Yes, except my little 2-inch freezer doesn't hold too much ice cream.
My favorite pie is pumpkin.
Oh, your mom said Redhead Express was just in Florida.
Oh, they are fantastic.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Mary T says, I likes and I made it and I look so nice there. Hi, Mary T.
Thank you for joining us, Mary.
This nomadic idea. Hi, everyone.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Happy Friday.
We've got their name up there, right there.
We do. They were our very first
they were our first super chat.
Just so you know, Randy's Adventures, who's in the room, she started a game every time Russ says definitely. Y'all got a drink.
Definitely.
So let's see. Ranger Rick says, "Sing, Russ."
That's one thing I can't do.
We can work on that. It's a progression.
Yeah.
Russ got me a guitar going on 2 years ago for my birthday. Now, I played the piano since I was 5. I played the flute and the piccolo, but I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. And one of my goals as a full-time RVer is to have the time to finally learn it. So it's in the trailer. It's in the truck, actually.
Our son plays a mean ukulele.
So I plan on learning the guitar. If I can learn the piano, I figure
Oh,
I can
yeah.
learn the guitar.
No, you are fantastic musically.
Or along the way, if anybody else knows how, you can teach me whenever we meet.
Speaking of that, we've got some great guitar video. We were just walking down this row here. We're in row H at the Pima County Fairgrounds. And there's this guy playing like a slide guitar.
Awesome.
He had it sitting on his lap and he had a slide, and beautiful.
I was totally loving the RV life that night when we took our walk, and there was this gorgeous sunset.
Yes.
And the music, just him sitting there relaxing, playing it, people walking their dogs, and everybody here is just in a good mood. You can't not be in a good mood being in a place like this.
I agree.
Carlos and Renee said, we'll do a live when we get 200 because we should be ready by then. Will you let us know? Anybody else that's doing it, let us know. We'll be there.
Oh, yeah. We love live video.
Ranger Rick says, nice. Awesome Ooks. I see you got all sorts of good feedback.
Woohoo!
And then Eat Sleep RV Repeat said, oh my God, is that a Cordoba? I ook too. Is it a Cordoba?
It is a Cordoba. Good eye. Wow.
The DeCampus said, we love the Ozarks here in northeastern Oklahoma. The Ozarks are a nice nearby trip. Check out Silver Dollar City RV Park. It is beautiful.
We shall.
Okay. Remind us of that just in case when we get close to that area. Randy says she definitely thinks Russ is a great ook player.
That's because you heard one of the 2 songs that I could play.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Did you ever see another Little Guy Max or LGM? No.
No, we didn't even see a tag or a tab or any other type of teardrop.
The next closest small unit to us was a casita. We saw
several casitas.
Yeah, about 3 casitas. And I guess you could count the living space-wise on a couple of the Bs about the same as what we have. But we were the only Little Guy Max. We looked.
A lady drove by and she goes, oh, so you're the little guy. And I was like, or she goes, oh, so you're the little guy. I said, only because of the trailer.
Okay. Lewis said, keep practicing the ooks. Soon you'll be like Iz.
Brada Iz.
Brada Iz.
Israel Kavika Ole Ole. Kavika Maka Maka Ole Ole. Something like that. I forget. Love him. He's got such a beautiful voice. Too bad he passed.
Petra says, nice ook. Liz says, nice ook. Look, you got a whole fan base. You can take it on the road. We are on the road.
I'm going to start a new YouTube channel. It's going to be called the Banana Pancakes YouTube channel.
Ron and Linda said, drink some of that hooch I see behind your shoulder, Russ. You'll be glad to see.
When Ace...
Probably by the end of the night.
When Ace gets here... we're going to start drinking it.
This nomadic idea said, we just got back from the Okefenokee Swamp. I hope I said that right. One of our guests brought a banjo and played it on one of the platforms you can camp on. It was so cool. That's one of the things. We were just outside of Baton Rouge. It was at a Harvest Host.
Oh, yeah. Bayou Teche.
And they just had jam sessions, and they had local people come in and just sit and play. I love those moments. Just like when I would travel for work, I would love going to the big cities and you would have those random street players. Always give them
Bruskers.
money. I always give them money because it adds so much to an atmosphere when people do that.
Agreed. When we were in, where was that? New Orleans, and they were playing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. It was before we went full time.
And then Improv Devi said, is that instrument called the dobro?
The dobro.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
We don't know. But maybe somebody else does. Bill says, tell Russ the Ozarks coastline is 1,150 miles. Florida has 8,436 miles.
Okay, so totally wrong then.
Alaska, 33,900 miles.
Wow.
But their Ozarks are cleaner, though. So that's good.
We're going to visit the Ozarks one day.
Yes, it looks beautiful. That's one of the things that prompted us to start this lifestyle is if we ever did buy land, where would we want to live? Because no place that we'd ever been had truly felt like home to us yet. So we want to do this as long as possible, but we also have in the back of our mind, if we ever come across an area, we might buy some land, so eventually that could be our home base.
Well, Hawaii has felt like home, but
we can't drive
that's
there.
not an option.
Yeah. It's so expensive there.
So far, Pie Town area, New Mexico, is in the lead. Beautiful.
We had a great time there. It was really, really nice. So the decampers said, speak of instruments, I was once told a great way to keep from having neighbors at camp is to set a tuba outside on your table.
Or a drum set.
No one will dare park next to you. LOL.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. That's a great idea.
Very true. That is awesome. And that got a good in the chat thing from a lot of people.
Yeah.
And Bill says, good grief, my spelling is horrendous, but my drinking is top notch.
Yep.
Hey, if one or the other, go with that one.
Bill, you and I are good. Hopefully everybody doesn't mind burned and or raw burgers, because I'm feeling it already.
I will take care of the burgers.
And I'm going to be grilling tonight.
I'll take care of the burgers then. Kate said, this nomadic idea, were you at Stephen Foster State Park? And then RVDM, got to drop off. Time for dinner here on the East Coast. Have a great weekend.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Michael and Tiffany. We hope to see you again, and we look forward to seeing your story as well.
Yep.
And Carlos Renee said, cheers to Bill T. Lewis says, we'll be at Far Reach on the 30th. They'll have the Banjo Bluegrass Band and other events for the blueberry season opening.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you guys are hitting it right when they're doing the U-Pick stuff.
So Brennan is the contact point person for the Harvest Hosts there. He lives in his RV full-time as well. They've got a cool Instagram page. They renovated their RV. They have little chihuahuas too.
Yep.
And Brennan graciously invited them to come back, and they couldn't say no. I would love to hit them during the blueberry picking season.
Oh, yeah.
That would be very cool. And then Carlos Renee said, Russ, feeling good?
Oh, yeah. I feel no pain right now.
So this nomadic idea said, yes, they paddled out from there. We went in at Kingfisher and did a 2-night, 3-day paddle. So,
very cool.
Bill said, are y'all going to be at Lollapalooza this year? No.
No.
No, we're not this year, but probably maybe next year we can put that on the schedule.
Yeah, I'm game for anything, really. I mean, as long as it falls in our
path or
with travel.
Just like how we were talking earlier about how we didn't have Moab planned. We had planned to just start heading that northwest. Moab's a little bit to the east, but it's a great opportunity to experience something new and different. And some friends are going along, so we decided to do that. But yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Are you going? That's my question.
Yeah.
And then Carlos Renee, we blueberry pick every year here. It's better priced and you get more for your money. I love blueberries. I've been hooked on them ever since I got a concussion. And I was just so desperate to feel better after I had it. And I read this one article that said that if you eat a lot of blueberries, that it helps with the inflammation, it'll make you feel better. And it was probably a placebo effect, more than likely is. But I wound up eating a couple blueberries every day. I like to freeze them and then eat them, and they're like little popsicles. But it was great.
This is the only person I know that can get a concussion from watering the grass.
No, it was my tomato plants, not the grass.
Mm.
We had artificial grass. That was when we were in Vegas. But yes, well, who knows how long I was lying outside.
I know.
Russ didn't even bother to check on me. I could have been out there for 2 hours. So Mary T says, Moab Drive from Arizona up is beautiful, and Utah is beautiful.
Yeah, we're excited to experience that.
We've only seen it from the freeway. We used to drive from Vegas through to Colorado on our way up to Wisconsin, and we would do that thing. I know that there's that area that we would always have radio silence because there's like no connectivity whatsoever.
Yeah,
but it is absolutely gorgeous. You don't need radio. You don't need cell phone.
What's interesting about Utah is you have so many different views. You know, when you first get in, you've got the kind of rocks there when you first come in from Arizona, coming up through past
the campers,
Vegas.
Food just came off the grill. Gonna go stuff my face.
Hey,
priorities,
that's important. Take
priorities. Thank you for joining
care.
us.
Yep, thank you. But then you have that really flat area where you see a lot of farms, and you get in a little bit of hilly area. Then you get into all those beautiful rocks. Yeah, it's a gorgeous state. So we're looking forward to it.
Okay, so Billy said, or Strong's Adventure said, "You do know I don't mean the music festival, don't you?" No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was. I was just going with Kerry here.
He was going off of it. So. No, I'll have to look it up, or you can send it to me, or just comment below, because that's all I thought of. Oh, Lollapalooza. That's what I was thinking of. But I don't know what Lollapalooza is. Kate retracted. Bill says, good night. Oh, he's saying good night to the decampers. And then Mom said, see you Sunday for coffee.
Yes. Just in case if somebody's new here or newer, we do this Friday night as well as Sunday morning. Friday night now. Sunday morning at 1 p.m. Eastern.
So Lollapalooza is Lost on Land again. I've never heard of that.
Wow.
Now I'm really curious.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to
definitely
Google
check
it.
out. Maybe we will do it now. We spoke too soon. I should never say yes or no to something until I get my facts straight. Lesson learned for the evening. You should say definitely now.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, Carlos,
I was lost. Sorry.
Carlos and Renee said, well, see you late, guys. Been nice talking to you all. Safe travels.
Hey, thanks for joining us, guys.
Oh, you know what? Let's see. I have no way of knowing what time it is.
It is, we have been on for 56 minutes and 27 seconds.
Oh, very good. So we probably should be wrapping up because, as we said earlier,
we still have another 3.5 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, anything you want to get out there, now would be the time. The only reason why we keep this to an hour is because we don't want to intrude on your time.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But no,
I haven't heard anything from Randy. I think she's just done.
Well,
I think she's can't even hold on to the chair anymore with all those definite.
Yeah, Randy's already knocked over. She's sound asleep with her little guy Max. So, we're waiting for her to tune in here. RV and Renee said bye. Or RV. Carlos and Renee said bye.
Don't take off yet, everybody. We still
love joining the party. See you next week. And Randy said definitely. She's still here.
But yeah, she's hardcore, man. You can tell she's a partier. We still have 2 minutes and about 40 seconds, so hang in there, guys.
Russ could play another round. You could play your Narcos.
We are all out of...
I did not even notice you keep refilling my glass.
Yeah.
Either. And we didn't even drink a lot. Have a drink of wine for me. Okay, we'll do.
Yeah, drink up, woman.
I had to actually read Little Fine Print.
I know.
So, okay. So this Nomadic Idea said, have a great night.
We will.
And Randy's Adventure, hey Randy. Rod said, how is the truck doing with the pull?
The truck doesn't even notice that that the trailer is behind
One thing though, so we drive a 2014 GMC Sierra 4x4.
53 or 5.3 liter V8.
Yes, very good. We started off using a weight distribution hitch with our little guy Max, and we found within the first 3 months we consistently had our wheel balance was off.
Yeah. So
we have not been using it ever since then, and
have not had an issue since.
Ever since we've done that, we've been really good.
In 3 months, we had to do it 3 times. Since Florida, when we stopped using it, we have not had to get a balance done again.
So Ron and Linda said, where are you going to be next Friday? We will try and tune in somewhere in Arizona.
Yes.
North of Phoenix.
Yep.
We're not sure yet. We're living life on the wild side, and we're going to try to find some boondocking land out on BLM, and we promise that there'll be some great scenery out that window, and we'll try to aim it so that way the evening light you'll be able to see what that is. And Daniel says, Russ, you guys need a weekly theme song.
You know, we heard this song when we were visiting Tennessee. Remember that?
Yes.
We have to write those people. They were singing in a bar, and they were fantastic. We have to write them and see if
they
we
did
can
not
get
write
that
the
song.
song, though.
Oh, it's not?
No, they did a cover of it.
Oh,
I looked it up.
Okay.
So,
we do need one. If anybody is musically inclined, please help us.
Yeah, we need help. And Rod says, little guy, big dreams, have fun.
Definitely.
Exactly.
I like that. Definitely. I said definitely again.
Yes, Russ, you should get. Russ needs a theme song. Russ needs his own theme song.
I know. It's crazy.
An Ook theme song. Oh, we could get that little, that young girl that won America's Got Talent. She was amazing.
Oh, I can't remember what her name is, but I know who
He
you're
is
talking
an America's Got Talent addict, by the way.
That and Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, that's his latest.
I'm watching Gordon Ramsay at 3 o'clock in the morning when I wake up.
And then Sedona, this nomadic idea. Sedona has some great boondocking right outside of Clarkdale, Arizona. Yes, I've been checking into that, and it is just gorgeous everywhere you go.
All right, guys, we just went over the minute mark. We are at hour mark. We are at 1 hour, 23 seconds. If you had one last burning question, go ahead and send it. Otherwise, we are going to sign off. And thank you so much. We've had a continuous 36 to 40 amount of people in here with lots of thumbs up. So very much appreciated.
Thank you so much for sharing your Friday night with us. We love you all. You make this way more fun than what we could have ever imagined.
Oh, yeah. Friday nights and Sundays are the best.
They were nerve-wracking at first.
Yes.
So if you're thinking of starting it, yes, it's going to be nerve-wracking. But after that, it's just a lot of fun.
Yep.
Okay,
all right, guys.